My Tokyo game studio closed down because of COVID, and the only joy I've had this last 3 years has been trying to get a laugh out of Asmon.
Oh my god! That is nuts. Holy shit, that's good.
I f***ing hate Web3 and NFTs, but joke's on me because after I lost my job, I got stuck as the writer, director, art director, and everything else on a stupid f***ing Web3 MMO. And then I decided, well, at this point, there's nowhere to run, so I may as well make Asmon the messiah and literal god of the internet. With no way out because my life is just cursed, I filled the game with piss takes and dildos wherever I could.
What the fuck did it give me? Does it give that to everyone? Or can it tell I'm a girl?
And then last year, somebody posted one of my Asmon tributes to Reddit.
I'm gonna be honest, this is fucking hilarious. I think this is so funny.
It ended in tragedy. The link was dead, just like my will to live, after Asmon tried to click and got...
I need to play this out now? Yes! Video unavailable. Yeah, I bet it is.
It was a game about the internet, addiction, control, memes, and gods living rent-free. And who lives in everyone's head rent-free? Asmon, the voice of the internet. My only light was celebrating the high priest of hot takes and European geographical confusion. A man who doesn't know where Poland is, but is somehow right about almost everything else. He can't find Europe on a globe, but he can tell you exactly why everything sucks, and still calls every major social disaster before it happens. If you saw it, you'd probably think it's not a browser game, but it's literally just a browser game made without a f***ing engine on Chrome. Some say there are universes somewhere out there on the QPU grid where Asmon actually saw my trailer. Universes where this was a perfect ending, like Return of the King minus the 17 endings. But it wasn't this universe. This was forgetting to relocate your scuttlebug and then watching 4 hours of parallel universe calculations go to waste. Anyway, before all this fades to dust, I just wanted to tell my story. Here's AI David Attenborough to give a few words, because the real one is busy narrating the fall of Western civilization.
This forest is bigger than Asmongold sub-count. Bro, I wouldn't even notice if a tree fell in my room at this point. PewDiePie can't hold it in any longer. It's not a room anymore, it's a spawn point. Your house is basically Ikea's nightmare. Elon retorts, I could build you a new room in space.
And for the maybe one person left at the end of this video, the reason I made Asmon the reality anchor is because as far as I can see, Asmon doesn't self-edit like most other creators who sit in front of cameras, media safe and not saying what they actually think. They build a box for themselves and stay inside. Asmon looks like a guy sitting in his room, trying to make honest measurements on reality. And if you ever get a chance to work in Web3 gaming, probably don't, unless you really want to be involved in online degenerate gambling with no legitimate reason to exist. I already knew it was like this before I started, but it's still honestly heartbreaking to put all this effort into narrative and art direction and everything else, and then people come in and say, how much can I earn per hour playing this game? They don't care about the game, they just care about the token. They're not gamers, they're investors. They buy a JPEG and they think they deserve a Lambo. And play to earn as a concept just sounds regarded. If I go to the cinema, do I get paid $20 to watch the movie? No, I pay someone $20 to consume the content. To be stuck in a community like this for 3 years has been so Web3 doesn't have real games. It has investment vehicles for people who choose to be degenerate gamblers. So if you're a real game creator, stay the away from Web3. Even if you're stuck in a situation like I was, do something else. It'll just kill your soul.
Enhance 224 to 176. Stop.
Center and pull back. Stop. Move in. Stop.
Enhance.
Sakuno looking cooler than a fridge in a turquoise tracksuit, ready to drop the hottest K-pop album of the year before pulling off the biggest heist since Twitch Rivals. Over here, Mark Zuckerberg rocking an Apple Vision Pro and a Jiu-Jitsu gi. And finally, our guy, the legend himself, based Asmon, with a halo that gleams like it's trying to outshine his internet status. I'm bold with a halo, he proclaims, living rent-free in these devs' heads. Mark, ever the realist, chimes in like he's testifying before Congress, or explaining Meta's latest L to shareholders. More like Apple Vision no, all I see is my regret in 4K. Moist Critical drops in like a summoned spirit, appearing faster than Asmon's hairline disappeared. Bro, you look like you're about to pilot a mech. Zuck jabs back, at least in VR, I'm still taller than you. Moist Critical nods, the bigger man, metaphorically at least, touche. Digital Zuckerberg, touche.
Oh yeah, that safe space bar video that people thought was AI generated. I was just speaking into a voice changer and using intentionally shit mid-journey stock images to try to be funny.
My Wi-Fi is stronger than this game's storyline. This MMO is legitimately worse than Asmongold's bedroom. Bro, my room is basically a survival game. Rats deserve better, man. You think I don't know that? I've built them an empire.